Brazil, there are some Brazilian teams. Yes, that is correct. Oh yes, we're into game 3. It looks like it's a little bit better, and as I said earlier, it is Arabia. So, just so you guys know, basically all the players on Team BoBo are Arabia players, especially Chill. So, where is Chill? I can't see Grey for crap on this map. So Chill in particular is very much an Arabia player. He might play a little bit of Arena or Mega Random or something, but definitely not a water map player. Alright, Me and Whoop are mostly known for their 1v1 Arabia skills as well. Just as an FYI, since I don't know, why am I telling you guys this? Because it's late and I feel like it. Alright, so Me a bit of a bad start, finding those sheep quite late, sends his villagers to berries instead at the very start. So introducing the teams, we have Team BoBo playing towards the right hand side of the map, and starting with Me in blue playing as Spanish flank. That's a little nasty for him, especially given his start. Quite an open map as well, so we won't be able to wall that off. It's going to be a tough game for him. I'm interested to see whether... Nope, not interested to see. I'm gonna guess what he's gonna go for. Really, as Spanish you have 3 options, and that's the Drush, the Scouts, and Trush. I think he's gonna forward and Trush in this position. He's got a really open map, so he can't really Drush FC. If you don't Drush FC, Spanish is not that great. You want to go for those Conquistadors, so you want to be taking stone early as well, and the Trush just fits in very nicely with that whole plan, as well as obviously doing a lot of damage to your opponent. Scouts, you can't really transition to archers very well, because you don't get the crossbow upgrade, and there's a lot of wasted resources if you think about it in that respect. So yeah, his pocket will be Whoop playing in teal as Huns. Well, nice pocket civ, I guess. I'd rather see Huns flank and Spanish pocket though. Spanish flank is quite uncomfortable to play. Mayan pocket for Chill, he's going to be happy. With that, he does like playing pocket. In Grey there, and Miss Feel finally. Mongol flank playing in yellow. Quite like Mongol flank. I'm not too keen on Mongol pocket. I remember there was a time back in 2014 where I really liked Mongol pocket, but then I realized Mongol pocket struggles with that late castle transition very much. You get put in a very awkward position. Yeah. So that's why flank might be a little bit better. You are delayed with that Imperial Age transition, but the crossbows transitions into the Mangudai a little bit better, and if you can rely on your pocket to do a bit of pushing, then, take a bit of pressure off, then I still think it's just better in the flank position in that case. Okay, so Miss Field will be up against J Squared playing in orange as Persians, and the pocket will be Philip HJS playing in green as Huns. And the other pocket for Team Black Forest will be Schmuff as Mayans in purple, finally rounding that off. That leaves El Quark playing as Mongols in red. In terms of the civ positions for Team Black Forest, I like them quite a bit less. Yes, they have one Hun pocket, but they have a Mayan pocket as well. Like I said earlier, I don't really like Mayan pocket. It's okay-ish if you get the Mongol flank, but... Even then, I almost wonder if it's better to have Mongol pocket, Mayan flank. That's a difficult choice, but with the Persians, it would have been best for them to have Persian pocket, Mongol Mayan flank. Obviously, it doesn't happen. Also interesting to note that Team Black Forest chose Persians. It's not a civ that you see too often picked in Arabia team games. Usually you get civs like Spanish is one, or China. Those are the 2 most commonly picked not flank, but fourth civilizations. Is almost always the same in terms of the other 3 civilizations. So Huns, Mayans, and Mongols. Looks like a drush coming out from the Persian player J Squared. That's quite an early drush timing, so a bit of cheese perhaps. Usually you don't see the barracks going down so early, and he did go for the barracks before the mill. Not quite the 2.5 minute drush, Persian drush, plus 2 vills or something that you see sometimes, but definitely an interesting play coming out from J squared here. On the other side of the map, Miss Feel looks like... what's that? I think he had 3 at the start, so probably going for... no, it's going to be a Drush as well. Alright, I'm wondering, is that Drush just... is that Drush a reaction, or... no, he just decided to go for the Drush. Interesting. Usually, Mongol players don't go for the Drush. They opt for the fast scouts, maybe in 1920 pop feudal age, and go for early scouts. Especially with that extra food income, faster food income from the faster hunt gathering. But he's done the Drush twice now as Mongol flank. I'm not too sure whether I like that, to be honest. So, looking at Me, his stone piles. Where are your stone piles, my friend? Forward. Okay, he's got 1 towards the back, and it looks like Whoop will be pushing deer in towards this town center for him as well. Had a bit of something getting attacked. Oh no, what? Taking gold as well. Okay, early gold. Let's go for the Drush FC. Miss Feel playing this a little ballsy, and the wall's coming up as well. Ah, interesting. Well, he doesn't have that many farms down, but he did have to invest quite a bit of wood into the walls, so that would delay the extra farms and his FC a little bit, depending on how his eco-management is. Now we see Me clicking up to feudal age. It's not going to be a very early feudal age though, it's going to be around 11 minutes. 1, 2, 3 farms down. What is he doing? There's 22 pop up. Did he not scout his second ball? Did he not get his second ball? I mean, I see a dead villager under the TC here for El Quark. Does he not have a second ball? Like, I missed it, but... why is he struggling so much for food? Alright, that's, interesting. Looks like he's going for men-at-arms, and it'll probably be forward towers. Was it lamed? I don't see 3 bodies under the TC, though, of his opponent. Unusual. Alright. Maybe I missed it, and Quark lamed it? Probably what happened. I'm gonna blame it on being tired and it being late, but I think that must have been what happened. I think Jay got 3 boars. Yeah. Where is Jay Scouts? Where is Schmuff? Dead villager. Like El Quark doesn't have his scout anymore, so perhaps he did lame. J squared, on the other hand, is trying to wall off. Looks like his opponent Miss Feel's just going to go straight for the pocket. Already see Chill Xing out the pocket's position for his Drush, and we see Chill's Eagle Warrior hanging around there as well. Both players going to be pretty much fully walled in, so that Drush from J squared not going to do any damage to Miss Feel's economy either. And Chill, he's fairly walled as well, so he shouldn't take any damage from J squared's Drush, which means in this case it's going to be bad news for Team Black Forest on the right hand side. On the other side, yeah, forward Trush as pretty much expected there, coming in from Me with the men-at-arms as well as the first tower going up. Defensive tower on the gold from Quark. Second tower not going to be on the gold here, and Me just going to hightail it out of there. The thing with the Spanish Trushes, Spanish villagers do build faster. What is he doing with that villager? Bit of a misclick here from Me. Taking a bit of damage on that villager, but he should be able to get this tower up, I think. He does have a scout and 2 men-at-arms as well, but that is really close to the town center. He's got to be very careful. He's going to run into the TC at this rate. Nope, losing the scout in fact, but the tower will go up. Not that it's actually going to do anything, because Elquark doesn't have any villagers on farms yet, so it does seem like he must have lamed it. Lamed a boar, rather, from Aminmi for him not to have farms up this late in the game. Won't do anything. P8's tower. Player 8. Player 8, what? A bit of a pause coming out. Okay, we're good to go. The game is running once again. That second tower doesn't really do much. Right, grabbing water bottle. Yep. So the tower's a little too far away. I'm kind of surprised he's going for the second tower there as well. So J squared now in feudal age. Misfeel still not up to feudal age yet. And let's see, looks like he managed to kill nothing. I'm seeing a dead eagle, I think, from Chill there. Nope, it's a dead vill. Okay, so one dead villager for Philip HJS, the pocket there. Thanks to the drush coming in from Misfeel. And like fletching? Yeah, fletching is now complete for Quark. If Aminmi actually gets fletching, I think he should be able to reach some of these villages here with this tower. Well, no, this tower actually reaches one vill already, so it should be able to reach some more with fletching. Maybe this one, these two, these three in total, rather. Now we see Elquark sending his archers forward to see if he can do any damage back at Aminmi's home base, rather. Tower going up on the stone, defending the stone miners at the front. He's got 2 gold miners at the back that he might need to tower in as well, and the archer's now coming in. He's going to palisade the bottom of that tower, garrison the tower up as well, but those archers just stand right under the tower. Okay, so a bit careless from Aminmi. He's just going to vill bash them down. Might lose a villager. Nope. Micros that vill into the tower, and those 2 archers will go down fairly quickly, so keeping his economy safe back at home. And he can continue to mine stone there. In the meantime, has dropped a lumber camp at the front of his opponent's base so that those villagers aren't idling. Having a look at castle ages. Chill in castle age. What is Wolf doing? Okay, whoops. Castle age is a little bit delayed, but he does go for the double stable Hun play. And Philip HJS, TC, single stable as Huns, interesting choice, up to castle age as well, of course. And of course Schmuff and Chill are going to be doing pretty much the same thing, dropping the castle, only 4 vills building the castle for Chill, and it looks like, is that 7? 7 for Schmuff, plus an extra TC. That's really, really nice for him. Does Chill have an extra TC going up? No, not yet. He's taking gold with quite a few villagers though. 4 villagers on gold. How many does? 5 for Schmuff. Nice eco balance, but I suppose no, just nice eco balance. Yeah, I mean, he's been able to drop a TC as well as a castle. Oh, that was close. Whoop, getting away by the skin of his teeth. 1 HP left on that scout. Trying to get some harass in against those villagers at the very front of Schmuff's base, and now he will lose it to the Plumed Archer most likely. Shoot, Plumed Archer, kill it! Another pause? No, just a bit of lag, and J squared now also in Castle Age. First night coming out from Philip HJS already, and Misfeel, well, you're gonna lose a villager here it seems. I think he had a tower there on the wood line of J squared, but not going to do too much more damage. And now he's got to be very careful. Chill should have warned him that he would be, well, heals mines. He knows Chill's mines, but knowing that his pocket is mines means he needs to play a little more defensive and safe. Since he's not going to be getting any help for a bit of time until the castle gets completed. His second archery range only just complete, and looks like he's throwing a tower up on his 2 gold piles in stone. So this is a really nice tower actually. It should cover quite a lot of this. It covers quite a lot of it, but not completely. Oh, I say it was nice, but then thinking about it, I almost wish he just placed it in front of the gold pile instead. Because that would just be complete protection from main gold, pretty much. Whereas this one, I suppose he does have the double archer ranges in front, So it covers this section of the map and this section coming in. He is now in Castle Age himself, so he can get crossbow and bodkin arrow. Not enough for crossbow, it seems. I see bodkin arrow complete, but no crossbow upgrade from his field just yet. The knight's now heading across the map for Philip HJS, but Chill is already completely walled and very happy back at home. And got mostly stone walls coming up for him as well. So he's probably going to end up in Whoop's base instead. Whoop already having 3 TCs despite going for the double stables. And he's just made 4 knights, 6 knights in total rather. Killing off quite a lot of villagers here, microing away those low health knights that are about to die, and forcing Elquark to drop double towers up. He's done a lot of damage with his early knights. So definitely worth it for Team BoBo there. Given that Elquark was definitely ahead of Aminmi with that failed rush coming out from Aminmi earlier, and the archers coming in and harassing his economy a bit. And that's going to buy time for Aminmi hopefully to get back into the game, but the first plumed archers coming in from Schmuff as well, fletching complete, and they should be able to at least force Aminmi away from this wood line. He doesn't actually have any towers there. Does he have another wood line at home? No, he does not have another wood line. Probably going to have to drop one here in between the 2 towers to keep it nice and safe, or ask his pocket for some help. Alright, so Whoop's going to catch some of those plumed archers from Schmuff as they're heading across the map. Gonna end up grouping them up though. Schmuff, let's see if he can get the positioning here. That's enough plumed archers to force Whoop away with those knights. But Whoop is not paying attention or is lagging. He's gonna lose 1 knight there in fact. Mimi building is full. That's not good. That means, yeah, he's garrisoning his tower up. And Schmuff does lose 1 plumed archer while he's distracted by probably Whoop's knights there, but still not too bad for him. On the other side of things, looks like J Squared about to break into the base of Miss Feel, who still does not have crossbow upgrade. Has bodkin, but still no crossbow upgrade. Not sure what he's doing here. Why no crossbow upgrade? He's gonna take this fight without crossbow upgrade? Are you kidding me? Well, he's got 3 skirms in the mix and J Squared's not paying attention, so he's gonna lose a crossbow before he even gets a hit in. He loses a second, a third even. Oh, the lag. Alright, and Miss Field somehow actually manages to kill off this army pretty much from J Squared. With no crossbow upgrade. What is this? Alright, but yeah, Minmi is not in a good position. Like I said, as Spanish flank, it's really hard to play. This tower rush was a complete fail, so now he's really relying on his pocket Whoop to see if he can protect him for a while, at least from the plumed archers. Whoop now sending 1 knight to try and deal with this. 1 knight against 3 plumed archers. Iffy. He's got more knights coming in, so 3 knights in total, and that should be enough. I'm wondering if he should have massed them up a little bit though and waited it out. So it looks like the knights from Philip HJS are able to do absolutely nothing because Miss Feel is walled and Chill is walled as well. And where are Chill's units on the map? Okay, so Whoop missing the plumed archers there from Schmuff. Grey on this map. There we go. Alright, so Chill there. Now into the base of Philip HJS, picking up 2 farmers there at the front, as well as a villager building a stable. Looking at the timing, 24 minutes. Fairly standard to be adding stables. The upgrades are a little slow, but 4th stable coming down at 24th minute. He's lacking gold though. He's only got, what, 5 villagers taking gold and not on a secondary gold pile. Definitely need way more than that at this point in the game if you're going full knights, which is what he seems to be going. He's gone mini boom into full castle age knights, and then he'll probably go, yeah, ideally if he doesn't continue producing, maybe a 32-33 minute imp if it were perfect, but I mean at this level probably closer to 33-34 minute perhaps, but now it's no longer a perfect mini boom in 2 nights, with Chill coming in and harassing his economy so much. Lost another 3 villagers there. Chill, for some reason, sitting under the TC, gonna lose a plumed archer if he's not careful. With the Bodkin arrow complete as well. And Philip HJS coming in to help his, clean up those crossbows, but still taking quite a bit of damage back at home. And here we go, there's the castle, the forward castle from Aminmi, to take his opponent Elquark completely off the gold and get those conquistadors up. This is so aggressive given how much he's been raided back at home. He's either got a hell of a lot of faith in his pocket to protect him, or it's just ballsy. Smelling the blood. Okay, let's try and reduce it a little. Alright, it's going to 50 for me. There we go. Let's try 48. Okay, so the plumed archers once again into Aminmi's economy there from Schmuff, and he's just going to lose even more villagers now. I mean, he doesn't have that much economy to begin with, but that's when he's only got 39 villagers and Quark's got 37. Alright, so he's not looking that far behind Quark, it seems, but he really needs his pocket just to come in and clean this up. He's got these plumed archers constantly in his economy being a nuisance, and because he dropped his castle forward, it means that he's got no defenses back at home. Those towers are okay, but look at all the idle time. He's got an extra TC there on the gold, but he's off wood. Gold is great, but I mean, wood is also great. Now we see Misfiel starting to wall off more back at home. Seems like he's realized that Philip HJS is going full knights. We're seeing stonewalls come out from him. In fact, he's playing this very, very defensive. I think Chill has warned him, but Philip HJS so delayed. He doesn't even have bloodlines on those knights. He's got +1 armor, 27 minutes almost. And how many knights does he have out? 6. He's got 4 stables and 6 knights. I mean, he's not even close to going imp. Chill's just done a lot of damage to his economy, it seems. With those plumed archers, isn't even able to clean them up. And Misfield's gonna have no trouble defending from these knights at the front in that case. I mean, okay, so he's not gonna be able to attack J squared, which is okay for him because he really wants to just boom and go Imperial Age and get Mangadai, and Chill can do the rest. Not too fussed about that part. This game, Chill not quite on the way to imp yet, so not the perfect game for him in terms of timing. He does like to, is that 3 TCs or 2 TCs? I don't see a 3rd TC from Chill, that's interesting. Usually goes for 3 TCs, never 4, but always at least 3. Sorry, I'm gonna quickly check. No, I'm blind, he's got 3 TCs. I am really blind, I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, 3 TCs and on the way to Imperial Age. My bad. Okay, so that's gonna be 32-minute almost Imperial Age. Not too bad for him. And the question is, does he go Plumed Archers or does he once again go for the Eagle Warriors that worked so well from last game? Rise of Nations, no. Strategic use of grey. Now, most people will use the dark grey patch. I just never installed the right mod again after I reinstalled Windows, so that's a little unfortunate for me. But I'm not sure what Philip HJS is doing. He's like giving Chill free knights here, free kills with those plumed archers. And I think we might be seeing Eagle Warriors again from Chill. Yep, definitely seeing Eagle Warriors again from Chill. We see 3 barracks going down. Schmuff now on the way to Imperial Age as well. And whoop, for some reason, not clearing up these plumed archers in Aminmi's economy. Aminmi, does he actually have anything? He's got a couple of conquistadors. It seems like he went for a little bit of a stroll through Quark's base for a bit, given that some of these conquistadors are on a low health. And Aminmi and Quark, both barely out of the game. Not going to be too much cause for concern. Looks like Whoop going to Imperial Age now himself. Around a 33-34 minute Imperial Age. Not too bad. He went 3 stables and was pretty much untouched. 4 TC, 3 stable. At least he's taking his extra gold piles, so that's nice. Philip HJS, what is the plan, man? You gotta have a plan or you guys are gonna get wiped again. I mean, Chill's been untouched the entire game. That is not a good idea at all. Is Schmuck going eagles? Oh god, what is this? This walling is like what I would do. These weird house walls. Yeah, it looks like Smurf also gonna go for Eagle Warriors, but he's up to Imperial Age later than Chill, and it seems like with less villagers as well. Plus Chill's done a lot of damage to the pocket on his side, and Chill's walled, and whoops, going imp. Completely different situations. Oh look, the Drush from Miss Field is gonna contribute now. He's like, hey look buddy, I'm here. I got a militia, I'ma help you out. We good? Nope, I'm dead. Alright. Apple. Yeah, the irony is most professional chefs actually men. I remember hearing something about like sushi chefs, how men are more suited for that because of hand temperature or something. It was interesting a while ago. It looks like J squared. What's he doing? Is he an imp? No? What's he doing in Castle Age? It looks like J squared is going for the super late Castle Age push. Dropping the siege workshop and stables, or is he going imp? What's the plan, man? Definitely not going imp. I don't know what to think of this. I think it's a big mistake. Anyway, it looks like Me with those conquistadors starting to harass. Whoop is still trying to clear up those plumed archers. Yep, team without wall is more amazing. What is the playoff stage? It's the stage preceding the duel stage. So basically there are more than 16 teams that advance to the playoff stage. They're gonna fight for their positions. Where's PRV Lim to explain this? Because it's way too late for me to be explaining anything. Alright, Castle from Mistfield going up at the front, but the Knights from Philip HJS gonna get into his economy a bit in the meantime and do a bit of harassment since he did delete off those palisade walls. Now he's leaving the villagers at the front completely exposed and undefended. Philip HJS coming in with more Knights. How much is he going to get out of this is the question. On the other side though, Minmi going for the ram and Mangonel push there at the front of El Quack's base. Oh, what a nuisance there. But yeah, let's chill. Got planned El Dorado on the way, and he's getting the upgrades as well. Pretty much a repeat of last game. This, guys, is why you never let Chill wall, and yeah, like I said, leaving those villagers exposed to the front without his army, and he's lost 4, 5, 6 vills already, bringing his crossbows in now, but it's still gonna cost him so much here. Misfeel falling for that bait there from Philip HJS in Chinese. There's a saying that really fits the situation perfectly, but you guys don't understand Chinese, so you know. I'm gonna say it anyway. Yao Hu Li San, because why not? It's a game with a Chinese team. You should not show your skills. Yeah, probably. But now Misfeel. Wall, my friend, wall! It's a disaster! Your castle got denied, you're in trouble! Philip HJS now on the way to Imperial Age, and although Chill and his team are in a better position this game compared to last game, especially with the position that Whoop's in, being in Imperial Age and Hun Pocket and just going for that really nice boom, still, the fact remains that Misfeel is in a lot of trouble. At least he was stonewalled at this point in the game last time. But this time he's got 2 players starting to take him down. On the bright side, Chill, his Eagle Warriors, streaming across the map with El Dorado in slow speed, of course, because it's lagging. Yeah, that's right. I'm glad someone understood, but that's traditional letters. I can read them, but, you know. Why traditional? Must be Taiwanese or from Hong Kong. I don't think Japanese, because Japanese people don't understand most of the time. Those would be my 2 guesses. Alright, but lots of knights all over Miss Field's economy now like a bad rash, and he's struggling. He's deleting off those palisade walls to run away. Look at this. This is like seeing Eagle Warriors, except less effective units, because Eagle Warriors are better at raiding. And I'm not sure it's worth the trade here for J Squared and Philip HJS, because they're going to trade at least Philip HJS away for this, his economy, and potentially more, since J Squared is not on the way to Imperial Age, he's not in Imperial Age. And Chill is still fully walled, so they can't even attack him. So yeah, Misfield's going to get sacrificed on this side. On the other side, yeah, you have Schmuff, who is going for those Eagle Warriors as well, but you can see the difference in experience. Can't get El Dorado. Imperial Age hit a little later, and less economy, so pretty significant difference here. But he will get the +4 armor pretty soon. El Dorado definitely better than the +4 armor, but both players are going to get plate binding armor complete around the same time. And you saw that Chill basically streamed all of them across the map immediately. Schmuff actually masked them up a bit. He is up against Cavalier already though, complete for Whoop, and he's got the +4 armor complete as well. This number of Cavaliers just got to wipe out any army that Schmuff can come up with pretty quickly. It's not looking good on the left hand side at all for Team Black Forest. On the right hand side, I don't know, it's not looking that bad yet, but I'm pretty sure it will look pretty bad soon. It's 26 outside all night. So hot tonight. Yeah, I like hot weather. I like hot weather mainly because, like, I spent a year in winter. I spend most of my year in winter because I end up in China when it's summer here, and it's just so cold all the time. I can't stand the cold. Alright, now Chill getting forging. He has massed those Eagle Warriors up enough, and those elite Eagle Warriors with the Eldorado and +4 now starting to chase the knights down from Philip HJS, who's still not in Imperial Age. This is looking really bad for both sides. Now on the other side, well, what is Whoop doing? He's heading straight for Philip HJS? No? Where is he going with all those Cavalier? That's a lot of Cavalier. Let's have a look. The first Eagle Warriors making their way into Minmi's base. Where are you going? Where are you going? Expanding across the map to take extra gold piles as well? Or is he going straight for Schmuff? I can't tell. Like, looks like Schmuff bringing in some plumed archers to try and help out Philip HJS as well. China? Yes, China. It's snow starting in California. Who's map? Yeah, his base is basically a wall off for his pocket. But that's good, he sucked up all the damage. Soaked up all the damage rather, and now his pocket is in a good position. I mean, he's got paladins on the way. He can single-handedly win this game. Eldorado though, on the way now for Schmuff, and Rook needs to consider going back home, or at least sending his gather point to Minmi, who is struggling now. On the other side, it looks like J Squared will be able to slowly take the castle down at the front of Misfield's base, but Philip HJS is just completely gone. Is not going to exist soon. I mean, Whoop, with soon to be paladins fully upgraded, going to be all over his base. As those Eldorado Eagle Warriors as well. It's just not looking pretty, and then they can move on to Schmuff or J Squared. I mean, it doesn't really matter who they choose to move on to next. Someone's gonna die, very painfully. This looks like an HD game of Black Forest at hour 2. No, this looks like an HD game of Black Forest at hour 1. Like, hour 2 is like not moving. And you just go AFK because nothing happens. You just queue up all your units, set a gather point, and leave. Alright, Whoop now starting to clean up those elite Eagle Warriors that Schmuff has sent to Minmi's base. Minmi on the way to Imperial Age, but obviously not having much economy. And yeah, Philip HJS looks like J Squared last game. Like, there'll be like a blank patch in the middle of where his base used to be. Alright, so Team Wall from Schmuff and Philip HJS might really cost them here. I mean, this means Schmuff is not walled off back at home. Now we see the Eagle Warriors from Chill changing direction. Oh, wow, the Cavalier also changing direction from Whoop. Looks like he's cleaned up most of the pressure from Schmuff now, and he's going to turn his attention to J Squared instead. We see X's coming out, so Mimi asking for markers now in the corner. Gonna start trading now for Team BoBo, and Team BoBo now having those paladins completely upgraded for Whoop. Without paladins to counter them, what is J Squared doing? Okay, Castle from Mistfield is gonna go down, but how is that worth it? You're still in Castle Age, just 37 minutes in. You've had a free boom. You didn't even kill your opponent. You might as well have gone Imperial Age and gotten Paladins or something. I'm not too sure. I don't really like the late Castle full night push from him. I get the idea. Mistfield likes to boom. He likes to go minimal army, make that transition to Imperial Age, and I guess J Squared was scarred from last game, but still, in this particular situation, you know Chill's up. You know you're pretty safe, mostly walled, somewhat walled, at least. You didn't get attacked. I still should have gone Imperial Age earlier, especially since Mistfield's just gonna wall and wall and wall more. It's just not worth it to stay in Castle Age that late. That long, rather. So Imperial Age now on the way for J Squared, but it's too little too late. These 2 pockets from Team China are enough to kill off all the players. Said this before, but I'm looking at the military. It's 45 Paladins for Whoop, 63 Elite Eagle Warriors for Chill, and what's it on the other side? 34 Elite Eagle Warriors for Schmuff. Obviously no Paladins for Team Black Forest. $133 bills, no. Yeah, it just... I don't know why he didn't go Imperial Age earlier. Without the Imperial Age upgrade, you just struggle so much against Eagle Warriors. Elite Eagle Warriors. If you have that chance, that breathing room, definitely you have to go for Imperial Age. Even if your pocket dies and you can't kill off your flank. Mistfield took quite a bit of damage, and on top of that, Mongols do transition very slowly into Imperial Age, so he would have had time. On the other side, looks like Quark pretty much untouched because Whoop's like, I'm busy. And Minmi, I say untouched, but Minmi's actually been doing a decent job it seems, despite taking so much damage himself. And Quark is quite behind, he's not in Imperial Age just yet. And Minmi is in Imperial Age, getting some more help from Whoop now, a couple of Paladins heading on over to help out. In the meantime, Philip HJS now running away, and we see the armies of Whoop and Chill heading across the map, probably going to start working on Schmuff soon, but they are working on J Squared before he gets to Imperial Age and can upgrade his units. So he's lost all those knights that he invested so much into in Castle Age without getting to upgrade them. And there we go, GG being called by Team Black Forest. Realizing that there's no way they can come back from this. Whoop is just too strong in this game. And they even helped him out by killing some Vills. Alright, launching the game. Boy, I hate people. MVP once again going to Chill on an Arabia game. Not that surprising, but I think Whoop played that pretty well as well. 63 army. Largest army for Chill, but 53. I mean, Paladins, 53 Paladins, definitely stronger than 63 Elite Eagle Warriors. Strongest economy goes to Whoop as well. A lot of gold in the bank, any relics. Not too bad. So Chill with that sub 31 minute Imperial Age, really nice timing. 32:24, actually faster than I thought for Whoop. So that's also a pretty decent Imperial Age time for Hun. Double stable, 3 by the end. Yeah, that's a decent time. No relics? 2 relics for Whoop once again, so Whoop seems to love his relics. Yeah, that takes it to 2-1 in favor of Team BoBo. Please finish this game soon. It's 3 AM. Alright, guys. Fourth map is... let me check. Clan Masters Map Pack version 2, hidden different civilizations per clan. Yep, it's a best of 5, guys. No water maps, please, God, no water maps. If there are water maps, it's gonna be a long game.